it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord,
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord,
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord,
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord,
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord,
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord,
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Hi. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Oh my goodness, I love you all. I love you all. Welcome back to my show, the Shine Every Way Show, for the third time today. Absolutely, I changed clothes all 3 times. Okay. Absolutely did. You're welcome. I love you guys. We are here with a quick live before we go over to coffee, so we will not be over here long. We're going over to coffee after this to pop the grove, to go have a good time. We're gonna have a really good show. I have a good show lined up for you guys. So we're gonna go over to coffee right after this. We absolutely are. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I love you all. So let me pull this up. As the title says, Blueface ordered by judge to pay club $15 million. Okay. Now, if you didn't know, there was an incident with Blueface last year. I believe it was last year. At a club during a performance. I think it was either after, I think it was after the performance. But there was a pow-powing that happened in the club, and the club ended up suing Blueface for over $10 million. And the judge decided as of today that the club owners won the lawsuit, and with them winning the lawsuit, now Blueface is responsible. Let me make this bigger. Blueface is now responsible. 13. Lord, I put 15 million. 13 million. Hold on, let me change that. I was moving too fast, girl. I was moving too fast, girl. They like, Sean, you lying. 13. Sorry. 13 million dollars. So whatever. Okay. So $13 million. So this whole proposal thing that he did with JAIDYN yesterday, definitely makes a little bit more sense now. And I'm going to get into the few reasons I think why. Now, a lot of people like to go around and talk about Tasha K, Owen Cardi, $4 million. Okay, well, Blueface owes someone $13 million. Is that not going to be discussed? Is it because he's a guy or what? He's just as hated as her, right? I don't get that. Is anybody going to talk about it or? Well, I am. So let's get into that. Let's get into it. Let me pull this article up. This was issued today. It absolutely was. Shout out to 8newsnow.com. Okay. And again, this was published today, October 23rd, 2023 at 12:07 p.m. PDT. Okay. And that's what they were. Blueface. Oh, judge orders Blueface, rapper Blueface, to pay shuttered Las Vegas strip club $13 million after pow-powing. Let's get into it. Judge sentences Jonathan Porter to probation earlier this month. Okay. So for this charge earlier this month, he went to court for the actual crime that happened about this case. And the judge just ordered that he be placed on probation. Okay, for what had occurred, and we're going to get into that. So let's do it. Las Vegas. A judge has ordered rapper Blueface to pay a shuttered Las Vegas strip club more than $13 million in damages after a shooting in 2022. Okay, so it's more than $13 million. It's not just, 13 million is more than that. Earlier this month, a different judge sentenced Blueface, whose real name is Jonathan Porter, to probation for the October 8th, 2022 pow-powing that left one man injured. The victim said he was pow-powed in the hand outside of the Euphoric Gentlemen's Club on Windy Road off of the Las Vegas Strip. According to the documents the 8 News Now investigators obtained, he recognized Porter in the venue and had spoken with him earlier in the night. The victim said he made a joke about Porter speaking with some females in a cheap vehicle, documents said. Prosecutors initially charged Porter with an attempted murder charge. A plea deal lowered the charges to battery and discharging a firearm at or into an occupied structure. Okay, so this happened inside of the club. That is why this lawsuit was granted, is what I'm assuming, because it happened inside, not outside, not in the parking lot, not in front of the establishment, which still would not have protected Blueface. It still wouldn't have protected him. But that's just what that were. So it happened in the strip club. Authorities for the club's owners filed a lawsuit on December 29, 2022. Records showed saying as a direct result of Blueface's negligence, willful and or reckless conduct, the club's license were revoked on October 14th, 2022. So because this happened inside of their establishment, the club owners lost. Why does this keep popping up? The club owners lost their business. They lost their whole club. This is why the judge was like, oh no, because they would have made all type of revenue if that club would have stayed open. The club closed because of the event due to the pow-powing of Blueface. So they snatched their license for the club due to what happened on the inside. So the club literally, they lost all revenue, all of that. The dancers, the DJ, if they had a bartender, whoever else worked, valet, so security, all of those people lost the job because of Blueface and his negligence. Literally, because none of that had to happen over a joke. Somebody says a joke to you and you open fire inside of a club. Anybody, so many different people could have got hurt, and whatnot. And then how did he get the weapon inside, and all of that. So not only was he found liable, so was the club. So the club, he was found liable for doing it. So that's what he was charged with, a criminal, act, which got dropped down because they originally was charging Blueface with attempted murder. Okay. And then they reduced it due to him taking the plea deal. So the plea deal they offered him would lower the charge, which all plea deals lower the charge. So with that happening, the club completely lost everything. They lost everything due to Blueface. All because of, now Cardi may have lost some things, but she ain't lose her whole business, dude. To Tasha K. So the business sued Porter, citing claims of nuisance, indemnification, Lord, and contribution. And a declaratory relief document said, in an order filed Saturday, Reynolds ordered Porter to pay the lost revenue of $12.6 million plus other damages, totaling nearly $13.1 million. Documents said. Mm-hmm. Reynolds granted the plaintiff's motion for summary judgment last week after Porter failed to file an opposition. Court documents said an attorney for Porter was not listed in the civil case. Okay, so you have a case against you for $13.1 million and you don't even fight it. You don't even fight it. You don't get an attorney. Nothing. He literally just let it sit there because he's too busy running around trying to sign his baby mamas to his record label. He's too busy running around telling people that they children ain't his and, and all of that. So that means that he just completely ignored it. He just ignored it. And the judge granted it. So there's no, he can try to fight it, but it's over. It's over at this point. It's a wrap. And with the judge losing their license, the club establishment losing its license, no. You're not overturning that judgment. You're not overturning it. At least the 12.1 or the 12 point, what was it? What was that? 12.6 million due to lost revenue. You're not reversing that. Now, I don't know about that other 1 million, maybe, but the lost wages. Oh, absolutely not. He's too busy running around worried about Poochie. He's too busy running around trying to cuss out his mama and his mama putting up nudes and all. They just around here being weird instead of handling his actual business because it's a wrap. Yeah. You don't get to just get away with that. It don't work like that. It's over. Yeah. And due to negligence is why the judge wouldn't hear him anyway. The judge isn't even going to hear him out. He's not even going to hear him out because you did nothing. You had the opportunity to fight it. You had the opportunity to oppose it. You did none of those things. You just let this case sit here. Okay. All that money that the club established, the club owners, the ex-club owners pay for attorneys and all of that stuff. The judge is not going to. No. Now he could try to make it lower, and they're not going to lower it due to negligence. He can try to file bankruptcy and all of that stuff. None of that's going to work. It's definitely a wrap. It is definitely a wrap, but let's keep going. So Blueface, okay, sorry, right here. So Reynolds granted the plaintiff's motion for summary judgment last week after Porter failed to file an opposition. Court documents said an attorney for Porter was not listed in the civil case. Blueface faced at least 2 civil cases related to the alleged pow-powing. Porter's attorneys had asked a judge to pause any civil cases as his criminal proceedings moved forward. Police arrested Porter on a robbery charge as he was entering court in June. Detectives said he had stole a fan's phone at the Palms Casino. Prosecutors agreed to dismiss the charge after Porter was sentenced in the pow-powing case, records showed. It was unclear Monday if Porter would appeal the judgment, okay? So even if he does appeal it at this point in time, I do not believe the judge will show any leniency because he had so long to do so. So how do you ignore this case completely until the basically petitioner is granted the judgment, and then they're granted the judgment, and now all of a sudden you want to appeal? the judge isn't going to hear it. He's not. The judge isn't going to hear that at all whatsoever. And his attorneys asked the judge if they could pause any civil suits until his criminal suits were taken care of. Well, let's get into that. Hold on, right here. Hold on. Okay. Let's go up here. Earlier this month, a different judge sentenced Blueface, whose real name is Jonathan Porter, to probation October 8th. So as far as they're concerned, the cases are over. They are. The robbery charge was dropped because it was a cell phone that was stolen. That was dropped. And the charge that he was facing for the actual pop homing itself, he took a plea deal. So as soon as he took that plea deal, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. It was made official on October 8th. But he then took the plea deal. That had been done. So the judge did wait. This was not granted before the cases was over. The cases are over. They've been dealt with. They absolutely have. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 700 people in the building. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Please, please, please. So, yeah. The judge listened. The judge listened, as from what it seems, because they could have been, the judge could have been made his ruling on this. When a judge makes his ruling, it takes weeks, sometimes months, for especially something federal. Especially something federal. So, yeah. And Blueface is not worth the money that he was just sued for. You think that these club owners are going to play about getting their money? Due to Forbes and other places, it says Blueface's net worth is around $4 million. Okay. Now, a net worth of a person is not, they have $4 million. That is not what that is. And net worth is more so of an estimation of how much a person would be worth due to, like, whether it's their catalog or other things. So it's not like literally Blueface has $4 million in the bank. No, he does not. Blueface probably got credit card bills up the yin yang and maybe $50,000-$60,000 in the bank. And maybe $50,000-$60,000 in the bank. For Blueface to be worth $4 million, he would have to die. You know when they said that you're worth more gone than alive? This would have to be that situation. For him to be worth this means if he passed away, basically, he'd be worth about $4 million. Correct. Meaning him not spending a dime of it. Yeah. So he'd be about $4 million. He does not have $4 million sitting in his bank account. No, he does not. No, he does not. Due to revenue that the IRS has gotten, that's how you get a net worth. Okay. The IRS gives you a net worth. Forbes is not the IRS. Definitely not. But they do base their information off of the IRS, Forbes. So yeah, that's how they go with money. Who's worth what, who's getting what, who's this, who's that. Okay. And that's what that word. So yeah, according to Forbes, he's worth under $4 million. Okay. Net worth, not has. Okay. A net worth is not has. Shout out to Lil Wayne. I remember he did an interview and he said that on Google it said he was worth $100 million. And he said, well, where is it? He was wondering where it was at. He started looking for it. He said, I got $100 million. Lil Wayne said, I got $100 million. Where is that? It's an account I don't know about. Because Wayne was like, 100 mil. I heard he not. Lil Wayne done said a milli. He said, think not loud. I just got about $250,000 right now. He that's what he said. He ain't say nothing about I must have 100 million on me right now. He did not say that in Truffle Butter. He didn't say that on Nicki's song. Nicki said 1 million. She said, thinking out loud. I'm just about to got 1 million on me right now. And I ain't talking about the Lil Wayne record. Yes. Go, Nicki girl. So, girl. So, how he planning on paying this? Now, y'all see how Cardi B attorneys is all on Tasha K back and purse and wallet and all of that stuff. Do you really think that these club owners are going to play with Blueface? Their establishment closed. You think they're going to take this lightly? You think they care anything about you having churn or anything like that? So it's given he proposed to JAIDYN yesterday so that people will talk about that instead of this. Instead of this. This decision was made last week, but it became public today. Like all the paperwork and whatnot in the court system to make this public came out today. Okay, a few hours ago. So it was made public. So now you can go on certain court document sites and whatnot and get it. And get the court documents and read them, and stuff like that, because it's over with. Pacer, all of that stuff. Now you can fully read everything. Type of situation. So, because he's going to need, these people are not going to play with Blueface. They saw this all the way through. And this is not the only civil suit. There's another one from the person that actually pop out in the hand, the victim. He's suing them too. He thinks this is a game because it's civil and not criminal. So he'll show up for his criminal cases and stuff. He's like a child, literally like a child. At this point, when it comes to your income, this is more important because all of your you can be garnished. Any check that you get, the only way you won't be garnished is if you get paid under the table. Under the table. Zeus ain't about to cut you no check under the table. Ain't none of them people about to do that. And you think these people are going to play with you? They can start garnishing you pretty much immediately. They're not going to play. And this amount of money, it would take a garnishing. It absolutely will. You're not going to pay it willingly. You didn't even oppose it. You're not going to pay this willingly. You're not going to pay this willingly. And Blueface does not have any actual assets. He has bills in his name that he ain't take care of. So he has an expensive home that's in his name, but it's not purchased. It's not bought. Just like Rashawn. Renting. Y'all, please let the people know on coffee. We'll be over there in about 10 minutes. If somebody could go over to coffee and let them know we'll be over there in about 10 minutes. Literally can't be two places at once. And coffee, I always give y'all an extra 10, 15 minutes. Actually, people get seated and show up. And whatnot, because I'm not repeating myself. It's not recorded. So I'm not repeating myself over and over and over again. So yeah, chill. We're coming. We absolutely are. The content is contenting. So that's what we're going to do. This is 10 times more important than anything we're about to talk about on coffee. Girl hair flip. This actually real content. We're about to go on coffee and talk about a bunch of bullshit. As far as I'm concerned. So I mean, let's just keep it real. I mean, how anxious are you to hear about a has-been? How anxious are you to hear about a never was? She's still going to be homeless when I get over there. She's still not going to have no job when I get over there. She's still going to be begging for me to still be her friend when I get over there. All of that, I promise. Ain't none of that going to change. She ain't going to have no place before I get over there. She ain't going to have no job before I get. Ain't none of that, I promise. Everything is going to be the same, like I promise. So don't worry about it. I promise. She's going to still be homeless, all of that stuff. All of it. I promise she ain't getting no place. I promise you. We're not going to get over there and to coffee and her life going to be together. I promise. We're not going to come over there and I promise. Like a girl. Chill out. We're coming. We'll get there when we get there. So, yeah. So these club establishment owners are definitely not going to play with her. I mean, play with him. And JAIDYN don't got it. JAIDYN don't got it. Neither do Krishan. Krishan is renting, and so is JAIDYN. They don't have any assets. Yeah. where you getting he has to pay 15 million? It's 13 million, 13.1 to be exact. And I'm getting it from right here. Hold on. And it's like 20 other outlets that are now sharing it, including TMZ. But yeah, right here, girl. Right here, girl. On October 23rd, today, a reputable site. 8 News Now, absolutely. Blueface, okay? Judge orders rapper Blueface to pay shuttered Las Vegas strip club 13 million after pow-powing. Yeah, we don't believe in making up things. But this is why if you need a source, boom. All in your grill. Hold on. All in your grill. All in your grill, girl. Right there. Right there, girl. Right there, girl. No, this is not rumor has it. Rumor has it. No, this is proof. This ain't no rumor. I promise you. Now let's make it sense. Correct. Why he proposed to her yesterday. And now that I'm sure his attorneys let him know that it was going to be public information either last night or as of today. So him proposing to JAIDYN and whatnot, it gives setup. It gives he did this to get everybody's mind off of him now being responsible for paying the club owners in an establishment that he got shut down. And let's not forget that. Even more reason for the judge to absolutely agree. Right here. Prosecutors initially charged Porter with attempted murder. A plea deal lowered the charges to battery and discharging a firearm or into an occupied structure. Attorneys for the club owners filed the lawsuit December 29, 2022. Records showed saying as a direct result of Blueface's, as a direct, meaning nothing else but Blueface. If it was not for Blueface did this, negligence, willful, and or reckless conduct, the club's licenses were revoked on October 14th, 2022. Okay? Big reason to sue somebody, and even more reason for a judge to grant it. Even more reason for a judge to grant that. Absolutely. He got their club establishment shut down due to his negligence and something that could have been completely avoided. All of this security in the club, the type of person Blueface is, he could have got that person kicked out of the club. He could have walked up to security and said, look, I'm a celebrity. He bothering me, harassing me and my crew. Look around everybody on me. Yeah, he has to go. Who you want in your establishment? You want somebody like Blueface, somebody with a name in your establishment? Or do you want this nobody in your establishment? Instead, he chose to act like a kid and take a weapon and fire it at that man and pow him in the hand in an open club to where anybody could have got hurt. You know, powings, ullet don't got no name on it. It go in the direction you point. But it don't mean you can mean to hit this person and hit that person and the person behind them. You know, and the ullets travel. They absolutely do. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So, and then I think that he might actually, due to these debts that he keep bringing up, he may actually marry her. I mean, it'll be the only way he can, a surefire way that he won't have to pay child support. It'll be a surefire way of him not paying child support. Because, he gonna have to pay child support for Krishan's kid. She already got a DNA test and all that. So, yeah. So he about to rack up all type of debt. You already got this $13.1 million debt over your head for shutting down a club establishment. You think those people gonna play about their money? Imagine having a strip club on the set, the Sun Strip of Las Vegas, one of the most busiest parts, if not the most busiest part of Las Vegas. You know how much money those club owners bring in? Especially strip club. Oh, those make bank. Those make bank. People go to Vegas to go to casinos and strip clubs. One of the main two reasons to go to Vegas. Strip clubs and strip clubs and casinos. So this is your establishment. This guy comes into your establishment. He pows somebody in your establishment. Your establishment, they take all of your license and when your license get taken, revoked, I'm sure it's all type of fines and stuff you got to pay and all of that stuff to get it back. You really? Well, you think these people about to play about their money? Yes, it says it right at the top. Judge orders rapper Blueface to pay shuttered Las Vegas strip club $13 million. 13.1 million to be exact. 13.1 million to be exact. Yeah, they're not playing. They're gonna want their money. Yeah. If they want to open a new establishment and whatnot, they're gonna have to do that off of his back. They absolutely are. They're gonna have to do that after his back. And why wouldn't they? Why? For good reason. For good reason. They deserve that money. They deserve it. They do. Yeah, 100%. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 900 people in the building. Please hit the like. Yeah. So they're gonna want that income. And again, we looked up Blueface's net worth. He can nowhere near afford to pay these people anything. So he's definitely going. He would be smart to have his lawyers try to appeal it. But it doesn't matter if his lawyers appeal it. No judge is going to reverse this judgment. They're not going to. The people are well within their right for set judgment. It's not outlandish. It's not none of that stuff. It's not like, oh, you're really no. They definitely could have made upwards of more of that, because I believe the lawsuit started off with them suing for more than the original 12 million. But with the revenue that they were bringing in, they were already making millions. So why would they not sue for what they could have made? Why would they not? Wouldn't you? I know I would. You come into my establishment, I'm thinking you just coming to chill and make it rain, and you in here doing all this and the result is that I get shut down. I get shut down? For what? These people have families and stuff that they're taking care of. They have families. You don't think that this is going to be an issue? Let's just walk away. Oh, it's fine. He got the club shut down. As long as everybody's safe. Bullshit. Run me my ducats. Yeah, and I'm sure they want to open up a new establishment. I would. They're probably doing it in another state or somewhere. Probably try to get a license elsewhere, and whatnot. Period. On side, they want their money. On side. On side, they're going to want their coin. Immediately. They're not about to wait a whole bunch of years and all of this stuff. No, he's hard-headed. He's hard-headed. So a person like him, oh yeah. Krishan definitely dodged the headache. Because this would have been on her. All this shit, could y'all wonder why he in the studio hooping and hollering at JAIDYN and all of this stuff? Yeah, this lawsuit been weighing heavy on him. Heavy, and I'm talking about as of now, since he got the judgment was against him. He wasn't worried about it before, because again, he didn't oppose the lawsuit or any of that. He didn't even go to court. He didn't have his attorneys on. He has lawyers, so he didn't need to go get a lawyer. And on the paperwork, he does not have a lawyer listed, so he didn't even have to do anything. I mean, if somebody's suing me, I'm not doing nothing. My lawyers are taken care of. Yeah, you won't get no default on me. I have money. So, yeah, I plan on keeping it. So, yeah, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 1,000 people in the building. Over 1,000 people in the building. With no YouTuber in the title. Who would have thought it? So, Poppington. So yeah, please hit the like, subscribe if you have not subscribed already. This is just the beginning. We will be breaking this down. I'm going to get the court transcripts and whatnot, and we're gonna read like what all in damages they filed for. I mean, all of that stuff. There's no way a judge is going to let him reverse the judgment. No, he's not throwing the judgment out. I don't believe the judge will start over. I don't think the judge is going to do any of that. This judgment is on you now. It's on you. Doesn't matter that you didn't fight it. And you can't say that you didn't fight it because you are handling criminal cases. One, that's even worse. It's no excuse because you're breaking the law. We should be lenient on you. Be lenient on me, Your Honor. I was breaking the law. Your Honor, I was breaking the law. So this judgment shouldn't be. This judgment shouldn't be because I was breaking the law. I was too busy going to court for criminal charges. So that's why I do. Yeah, that's no excuse. It's not a good one. Not a good one. Not at all. Family crisis and stuff like that. I believe, they may consider. They may consider. Welcome board and clicks. Is that board and clicks? Welcome aboard. So yeah, it's just I'm not got time for that. No judge is going to overturn this. This is him going around with all of the ignorance that he's had and shown. They see it. Does he think that the judges and whatnot got their eyes closed? You don't think that they seen what you've been doing online? Why do people act like law enforcement and judges and stuff like that? Why do they act like that? Hi, Pam, I love you. Y'all make sure y'all get over to Reshape your reality. She's going live today. Make sure y'all get over there, Pam. We about to go on coffee after this, girl. I love you, Pam, girl. Love you. And so, yeah, it's like, what do you think that this is? What do you think that this is? Shout out to Words Keeper. Welcome aboard, sweetheart. Welcome aboard. So, my girl, shout out to Marcella. She says Krishan better get her child support. Dang, he's not worth 15 million. Karma is a mother. Agreed. She better get her coin. Because that's why I think he wants to marry JAIDYN. Marry her so that he don't have to worry about child support and stuff. Not marry her because he ain't love her. He don't love her. He wouldn't let his family jump on her if he loved her. I don't know. If one of my family members wanted to fight my girl, which just happened before, I've had a family member try to fight my girl. I've had that happen. I did not allow it. Because I loved her. Like, I'm in love with her. Like, I can't sit here and watch, and I love you, as my family member. I can't watch y'all fight. Like, no, we got to figure this out. You get over there. You come over here. You come with me. Like, we got to figure this out. Because this is my family. And I'm not going against my family, but my family not about to go against my girl. Like, my girl will be respected. She will, but she's going to be respectful as well. Because at the end of the day, if I have to choose, I'm going to choose my family. I'm going to choose them, but not in the wrong. No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm not about to lose these people that have gotten me to you because of you. I'm not going to do that. So we have to find a middle ground. Because I don't want to lose either. I don't want to lose my girl, and I don't want to lose my family. Like, I don't, both of them are important to me. Equal within that moment. But overall, my family's going to win. They're going to win. It's not happening. So if he loved her, she would, his mother and sister would have never put their hands on her. It would have never gotten that far. He's sitting around watching, even with watching Krishan literally put her hands on his mom. It's like, I could never watch nothing like that. Watch my girl put her hands on my mom. Like, yeah, no, I don't play with my mom. Like, I don't play with my mom. I don't know about Blueface. I got a good mommy. So I ain't nobody touching my mommy. Like, it ain't going down. Not for me. So yeah. I just think, I think that he wants to marry her for financial purposes. honestly. I think it's for financial purposes because he couldn't love her. He couldn't love neither one of those women. He couldn't love them. He couldn't. That would have never happened. Like, girl, please. Like, for real. Look, I couldn't imagine watching somebody I love hurt somebody I love. Like, that's crazy. Like, I couldn't have. I couldn't have. I could not have watched that. I wouldn't have joined the fight. Like, I wouldn't have put my hands on nobody. But I definitely would have separated it and got them away from each other. That would have been my goal. No, y'all got to get away from each other. Like, But I'm not about to watch it, encourage it. He literally told Krishan to beat up his mom. Literally. He said, get that. I'm like, oh my God. I said, what is wrong with you? Even if my mom wasn't around, I still wouldn't allow nothing like that. I'm like, that's crazy. And so, but yeah, so he clearly don't know her. But yeah, I do believe the proposal, because that's not it. There's another civil lawsuit with the victim. That one's still, that hasn't been granted yet. It's still, and then he's about to do 2 years in jail too. He has 2 years that he has to do with a deal that he made with another charge somewhere in a whole other state. In a whole other state. He about to do 2 years. So even his mom was talking about Carlitha. She was even talking about. Hi, Evangelist Val. I love you, sweetheart. Oh my God, I love you. Hi, Evangelist Val. Girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Megger. Shout out to my boo Giselle for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You could also support the channel just by hitting the like. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Giselle. Bornica says, money don't make you real and money don't make you a good person. Correct. It absolutely does not. It absolutely does not. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Ooh, not Blueface sharded himself. I can't. Ms. Bug says, Krishan better hurry up and file for child support. Or OMG, he did about, correct, that pimp is going to jail. Yeah, Krishan still isn't going to get any child support. See, here's the thing about these checks. The only way a mother or father is garnish child support is by a consistent income, right? So if the income isn't a consistent income, then the government, well, not even going to say the government, the state, well, by the time they even find out that the income exists, you don't already spent it already. Because a lot of it, we are responsible for paying the taxes ourselves, right? So if somebody write me a check for $10,000, it's my responsibility to make sure that if I'm doing a job or a contract or something like that, it's my responsibility to make sure that I pay my taxes out of the money that's being given to me. So different than like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, anything that you're on, all of it is not, taxes is not deducted automatically, right? So for Social Security, none of that stuff. We have to pay that ourselves. So say my kid's mom wanted to go after me for child support. She can't go after me because of my YouTube income because it's not a consistent income. It's not something that goes, stays the same, like me working a 9 to 5, me clocking in somewhere and they're taking all of the things that the IRS and Social Security and, all that other stuff that they take out. Nothing is being taken out. Nothing. I'm responsible for paying those things. Okay. So when y'all see these big celebrities and whatnot, and they owe $200,000 in child support, $500,000, $1 million, you're like, how in the did it get that high? Tristan Thompson, baby mama, right now said he owed over $200,000 in child support. It's like, okay, well, how does it get that high? Isn't the state taking it? No, because these checks come from random places and from random people. So the taxes and whatnot aren't taken out. They're not. So it's our responsibility to pay those things on our own. So YouTube can pay me all year and I can make 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, 500,000, however much, right? That coming next year, tax time, am responsible for taking care of that on my own because no taxes or anything is taken out of the income. So with Blueface and all of the things that Zeus and IG and wherever else he's streaming income and stuff from, doing music for people, stuff like that, producing whatever he's doing, no taxes are being taken out. So a person like Krishan would struggle getting child support from a person like Blueface. It would be hard. It's not an easy task. It's not just like, oh, well, I'm going to garnish all of it. No, no, no. The only thing child support in places like that can garnish is consistent incomes that the IRS are known about, that they know about. If they don't know, how can they deduct? But they'll find out. The IRS, they know all. They know all. They'll find out. But when it comes to child support, so yeah, but Krishan makes her own money. It ain't like she's sitting around at a La Quinta on YouTube begging. She ain't sitting at a La Quinta begging. She's not sitting at a La Quinta begging. She is she may be renting, but she got a big, beautiful home for her and her son, and whatnot. She's fine. She's taking care of herself. It doesn't mean that Blueface should not be helping her. He should be. He should absolutely be helping her. It's no excuse. I'm not excusing him because she makes her own income. But I'm glad she makes her own income, because if she had to be dependent on him, girl, her baby wouldn't have diapers, wipes, a bottle, nothing. If it was up to him. So good for her for bringing in her own income. That is why Blueface wanted to be in control of her income, just like he's in control of JAIDYN and Alexis's income. He proposed to JAIDYN yesterday. Did y'all see that at the game that he was throwing money on strippers and all of that? If your man proposed to you and not even an hour later, he out where females at, throwing money on half-naked women, how serious would you have took that proposal? I wouldn't have took it serious at all. Not playing these type of games. Not playing these type of games. You say you want to marry me. Is this part of the marriage? Is this what's going to be happening? Because usually this stuff comes down when you're at the point of committing. So she just liked the fact that she got a ring. Because that would have been a whole issue for me, because all of them would have been beat up. All of them would have been beat up. All of them would have been beat up. See, this is why he chose JAIDYN. And people say, what did JAIDYN do? Why don't you like JAIDYN? I don't like doormats. I don't respect doormats. She's a doormat. Don't get me wrong, Krishan is annoying when she was with Blueface. A lot of complaining, crying, all of that stuff. People say, like, oh, JAIDYN is way more relaxed than her, but no. Krishan ain't no punk. That's all that is. Now, a person is going to do what they do, but it does not mean that you have to allow it. So Krishan coming at Blueface for disrespecting her, hitting up girls in front of her, doing some things like that, and whatnot, that just means that she's not willing to accept those things. That does not make her weak. That makes her strong, if you ask me. A person standing there defending themselves and sticking up for themselves and not letting somebody just disrespect them and treat them in this type of way is not complaining. That was not her complaining. She's sitting here with this dude, and I got a whole nother female on her. Like, are you kidding me? And he wonder why she's like, it's like, because you playing with me. I don't know what's wrong with you. Because both of y'all can get beat up. Like, it's not a problem. Now, a lot of us aren't dealing with things like that. But if we were, a lot of us will probably respond the same way. I walk out the club with my girl, and she walk up to this dude, and I just may hit him. I just may. We just may get into it. We just may rumble. It may happen. I mean, I can sit here and say I probably wouldn't do it. It's sitting here not going through it. But my girl literally right in front of me playing in my face. Even my dude sitting right in front of me playing in my face. Like, if my dude do it, y'all getting beat up. Y'all are. Like, I don't care that you online with this persona acting like you get to do what you want to do, You know you don't. You know you don't play these games. But since you want to play in my face, like I would allow you to do that, let me show you what I'm going to do. Let me show you what I'm going to do. since you want to play, since I'm for the okie doke, since I'm a gang. Okay. So I respected that with Krishan. I didn't respect anybody putting their hands on me, but I don't respect that. Because she never need to put her hands on Blueface. He never need to put his hands on her. That wasn't necessary. But I don't blame her for throwing them girls in the bushes, meeting them outside in the middle of the street at a stoplight. Like, I don't blame her. Like, I get it. I get it. I wouldn't encourage it, but I get it. Because who's to say that I wouldn't be like that too? So I'm not against Krishan, because I'll probably be the same way. Because my nigga got a light in the car full of them just getting beat up. I just maybe sticking my hand in the window. get my ones. Before you, I just may pull right in front of your car and all of us hop out. I just might. I ain't gonna say I won't. Me and my friends be on dummy. So I mean, we just may. But JAIDYN sitting there allowing everything. People are like, what did JAIDYN do? I saw somebody in the comments. Are you talking about the same woman that was sitting there letting girls, strippers basically, twerk in front of her son? You talking about her? She was there. Remember when child protection was called on them? Mom was home. Blueface went there along with the kids and that happened in jail. I would get that. Then I would have no. She was there. He walking around the house asking their little bitty son, their adolescent son, if he gay, all of that stuff. You better not be gay. Get out here and watch these girls shake their. She was there. Yes, she was there. She was in the living room with the girls. She was there. She wasn't gone. She was there. She was right there. The other day, he on live. I can understand you chastising your child. Blueface has a right to chastise his child, and children are children. You know what I mean? It is what it was. I mean, you know. But for him to go in that room and put that camera up on live on IG and pester his child like that, that's disgusting. And it's toxic. Don't bother this boy. Now, I done messed with my kids too. Like when they do something and I yell at them or something, they get silent or sad and they're mad because I told them to go to their room. You know, something like that. Sometimes I come in the room, I'll be like, you mad? Because daddy be mad when I be telling you to do something. You know, I will come in there like that. But if they're like upset, I'll let them have that. You know, I'll give them a little space. You know, and then I'll come back. You know, I'll be like, okay, we good? Like, what's up? You still want to hit me in the face? You know, or what? Do you love me now or you still hate me? You know, like I'll come in like that. You know, but I'm not going to sit there and antagonize the child. I just felt like that was stupid and toxic. She was there. At least she could have said, it's like, boy, come out that room and mess with him. Leave him up. You know he mad. Just let him be. Don't go in there pushing him to say and do things that he don't do. Or that, you know, he wouldn't normally do, but you in there bugging him, so now he is. You know, like, leave him alone. Gross. So he putting up the camera talking about something. They watching you now. That's the problem. That's the whole issue right there. Like, girl. And then for JAIDYN to allow, it ain't got nothing to do with Krishan. Nothing to do with Krishan. No different than with Krishan. While she didn't have kids, I'm sure she understands now why it's important for a father to be in their kid's life. I'm sure she gets it now. But I just think that JAIDYN is a doormat. I think that she'll allow Blueface to do whatever he wants to do because he already does. Because honestly, when he went up there dancing, I mean, mess with those strippers and stuff after he proposed, that would have been a problem. Krishan would not have let that rock. The only way she would have let that rock is if they was putting money on the strippers together. You know, then yeah, that's a whole other situation. But he was up there by himself. So, and she just la 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 la, like, yeah, no. I would rather deal with a strong woman that knows what she wants than a weak one waiting for me. No. I would rather deal with a strong woman that stands her ground versus to I say jump and she say how high. JAIDYN is the type of girl, Blueface can do anything. anything. Look at how he treated her with Krishan. And she took him back with open arms. Open arms. Let Krishan take him back. Oh, y'all gonna drag her. Y'all gonna drag her. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. But JAIDYN take him back, and she was with him first. And, they've been through a lot together and all of that. What does that matter? Those are excuses. I and Tina have been through a lot. Would you have encouraged them to stay together? Whitney and Bobby have been through a lot. Would you have encouraged them to stay together? As toxic as their relationships were? It don't have nothing to do with who hit who, and I don't know. It was toxic on both parts. It's not just toxicity on a person spewing it that is doing it. It's also toxic for the person allowing it. It's toxic on you too. So if you sit around and let somebody just do anything to you, and then you want to leave the situation and say, oh, I'm a victim, help me. No, no, no. What was it in you that allowed that? Because you will allow it again. You'll go look for that type of person because it's like all you know. So you will go literally back out here subconsciously and find somebody that will do this all over again, just differently. How are you going to get away from this energy if you don't take accountability that you allowed it? You have to take accountability in that. Like, well, why did I allow it? Why was I so insecure? Well, where was my self-esteem? Where was my confidence? You have to figure those things out, because that's how you rebuild yourself when a person's broken you down. There's a lot of broke down people I call damaged goods that are out here and have sought no help for what they have been through, and have sought no help for what they've been through, but expect change. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. So if you have a lot going on internally and you've never dealt with it, that's what they're talking about. Because you still have all these things you need to deal with. You're not dealing with them, but you back out here dating. What do you think is going to happen when you meet someone? You're damaged goods. Okay. Sometimes you'll meet an incredible person, an amazing person, and you'll completely overlook them because you're looking for somebody to degrade you. You're looking for somebody to make you feel like shit. You don't want nobody around. This person been complimenting you, showering you with love, support, caring. You don't want that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. His pants ain't sagging. He ain't calling me out my name. He too nice. He too nice. He don't look how I want him to look. You'll completely look over a really good man or a really good woman just because there's certain criteria that gets your toxic trigger, your toxic switch, because that's what you like. You like toxicity, but you're not going to admit it because you want to be the victim. You got to get out of that victim mentality, because then you'll take accountability. Can't take accountability being the victim, because you don't take accountability for what they did to you. You take accountability for what you allowed them to do, not what they did. It's not your fault. It's how you get stuck in that mentality. Well, this person did this to me, and that person, they did that, and they beat me, and they this, and they that, and they that. Okay, but what did you do about it? How long did you allow it? Like, that's why they call them red flags, because when you see a red flag, is when it's time to leave. You don't let the red flags pile up like a car wreck and then decide to leave when your life is in danger. No, if you would have left long ago, it would have never got here. It wouldn't have got here. You got to go immediately. First red sign. First red sign. Red flag. Leave. Leave. Stop waiting. Wait for what? There's no such thing as changing a person. Change comes from within. You can't put that within somebody. Esteem you can. Self-esteem, but no. And then want to blame it on, like Krishan. Oh, Blueface is Blueface. F Blueface. Krishan, you're still toxic. Why she act like Krishan with Blueface now? She's just such this great person. Basing that on what? Motherhood? The girl that had her baby in Walmart like that? That's what we're basing it off of? Because I'm confused. Are we basing it off of that? The upside down baby? The baby whose neck was about to snap? We basing it off that? The baby who should have got surgery right away and it took the internet to cuss you out for you to take the baby to go get it? No. You still hooping and hollering with your whole family and all of that. Girl, ain't nothing changed. The only thing that changed is that Blueface ain't around. You still sleeping with him. But I mean, yeah, something wasn't Blueface. It was you. A lot of it. Because he's still dealing with his demon. He's still toxic. He's still dealing with all that. He just got a passive egg-shaped chick with a BBL on her back. That's it. He's still the same loser. Different day. All those issues and whatnot are still in existence. They're still going on. So, agree. Nothing's changed. You just have a baby. That changed. But other than that, girl, please. A baby that you said that you don't want. How many times? How many abortions have you gotten, Krishan? Girl, that comes from within. If you were going to abort the mission, girl, why did you do that? Because you didn't feel like Blueface to be a good father. You feel like there's too much going on. All of that stuff is still going on. And you chose to have this child. Why? Okay, carefully. So I love you guys. We're going to go over to coffee. We're here a little bit longer than I thought. I was going to be here like 30 minutes, but messing with y'all. Y'all always do this to me. Y'all always do this to me. So I'm messing with y'all. I was too long, okay? So but I love you guys. We are gonna go over to coffee and we will be back tomorrow. Okay. Now I went live 3 times today. Y'all is welcome. Okay, it was over 1,200 people in here in the building. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe if you have not already. We will be back live tomorrow with an update on this situation and some more. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Again, like and subscribe if you have not already. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. I love you all. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I am. I'm definitely enjoying myself. I am. I'm having a good time. So I love you guys. So we're headed over to coffee. Okay. Until the next show. I love you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye. Bye.